Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. In the first of tonight's two nightcaps, there's a mixture of all kinds of different bits and pieces. I do some work in my welding shop. I show a bit of that. I show a little bit of the NEC when I had a visit down there with my friend Rob. I like to walk around some of the different cars and odds and ends. Like I say, it's a proper mixture. I hope you enjoy it. In part 2, I'll show a bit more progress on the Harker steam engine. This is getting really good views. People are showing a lot of interest in it.
Hi.
Hi, Bert.
Do you like a cup of coffee, John?
Yes, please, darling, coffee.
No
yes.
problem.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Hi, I'm back.
How, Bert?
There we go. A cup of coffee in a sweet mince pie and Mr. Crispin. Who's Mr. Crispin, John?
Who's Mr. Crispin? Who indeed is Mr. Crispin? Mr. Crispin is a young engineer who has a YouTube channel very, very similar to mine, except Mr. Crispin is a proper engineer. I first heard about Mr. Crispin a lot of years ago when he won one of Keith Fenner's toolbox giveaways. We've been in touch a little bit ever since then, and his YouTube channel is doing quite well. I sent him one of my mugs and he did a little video, and I'm doing exactly the same for him. I've put a link in the description box to Mr. Crispin's YouTube channel. Please have a look, please support him, please subscribe to him. Let's try and get some of these UK engineering channels sort of on the map. When I was at the NEC last weekend, my friend Rob gave us this. It's a deburring tool. Rob actually sells these on his website. I didn't know he sold them, but he has them all in stock, all different types. This is quite a nice one. It's a really strong aluminium handle. That part comes out so you've got a lighter deburrer, and you can also adjust it for length. Nice positive stop. The tips are obviously changeable. It does come with 10 tips. And a nice little touch is you can screw the back off and you can store the tips in there. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It deburrs things. I haven't deburred this vise yet. I've been able to do it. You simply pull it along and it takes off the nasty edge. A really good bit of kit. You can do holes as well with it. Have a look on the Extreme Plasma website. You'll see all these listed. That would be an ideal Christmas present for somebody, that. I'm sure these retail at about £30. This is a jig for setting up a tractor clutch or a template. I'm going to cut it out of 4mm mild steel plate at 45 amps. It always amazes me how quick this stuff cuts. I'm going to file it to finish size, but it really won't be very far away. I made it slightly bigger than it needs to be to allow for this. The size of that slot is the important bit. It needs to be 2 inches, and I've cut it at 1 point. It's cut at 1.9. So a little bit of work with a file. It's nice to use a file now and then instead of always using machine tools. Keep things nice and square. Just about there. Right, that's nice. The slots are exactly the same height at both ends, so that should do. I've been having a big change around in the shed where I do my welding. It was just getting to the point where I couldn't move. I put a shelf up there, so all the welding gear and cutting gear I use are up there, and they can stay up there because all my work is done on this rather untidy bench. I've got a little bit of plasma cutting to do. I've got some aluminium rings to do. I'm going to cut them now. But I'm busy trying to support this shelf I've put up. It's just a bit of 40mm box section. At the minute it's hanging on one 8mm stud. So I'm going to put a bolt through there with a big plate and a washer on the outside. All my bottles are here, all nice and tidy out the way. Well positioned as there. Loads of hooks for torches and spare wires to hang on to. I've got the bottles all chained up. It's most important you chain bottles. It's so easy to pull one over and smash a regulator. Put loads of hooks up for hanging various bits and pieces on and above the bench. One of Keith Fenner's old caps there, I must get it washed and start to wear it again. My back round to the plasma table. The plasma table PC. There's a lot of wasted space here, so I'm going to see if I can move things around a little bit, because at the end of the table there's a big bit of wasted space there. So I think I'll try and move everything up towards the door, possibly put that plasma cutter, which is the one for the table, up on the shelf. That rather untidy cupboard houses the computers that control the plasma table. I put them in there to try and keep the dust off them. I've got a little bit of drill to do, a little bit more welding, so I'm just going to let the camera run. Let's actually throw the joint in between the concrete panels and put a bolt in from the outside. And once I get this tightened in, that's can't have it by the balls, it can't go anywhere. It's got a pattern in the top and now got one on the bottom, so I'm pretty confident that won't go anywhere. Right, I've got a bit of weld along there and that should be good to go. Right, I'm no welder, but that's going nowhere. Last weekend I was invited to the Classic Car Show at Birmingham by my friend Rob from Extreme Plasma. Extreme Plasma also support my YouTube channel. The NEC Classic Car Show is the biggest classic car show in Europe. This is a brief walk around one of the halls out of the 6 that are full of classic cars. I don't normally do walking videos, but I had no time at all to have a good look around the show, as I spent most of my time with Rob on the Extreme Plasma stand. Hardtech Welding were there showing off the new advanced TIG and MIG welders. Hardtech Welding also support my YouTube channel. All I'm going to do is put some background music on and just show the video the way it is. I think it's about 10 minutes of it. There's not a great lot I can do editing wise, it's just sort of shot on the hoof so to speak, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it. It was strange walking around because quite a lot of these vehicles I worked on when they were new, especially the BL stuff, the Minis, Allegros, Marinas. That was the sort of stuff I served my apprenticeship on.